Welcome everyone, it's Glacier Guy, Ryan Glacier as always. This is the 17th time I've tried to make this video, and so we're going to kind of cut it as short as I possibly can. Channel update time. If you got a few minutes, you want to watch an unboxing video for some Throne of Eldraine, there should be a video somewhere on the channel uploaded around the same time as this one. Some spicy pulls in there. So let me take a quick drink. All right. What do I want to talk about? I want to talk about the move I just did. I want to talk about the pandemic, and I want to talk about what we're doing with Feud the channel. We're trying to do this in under 10 minutes. Let's see how I do it. So, my move went relatively smooth. I went from Japan back to America, where I'm at right now. I visited my parents on the East Coast, so I bought a car. I had Thanksgiving, or not Thanksgiving. I had Christmas and New Year's with my parents. Hung out with my sister, my brother, his wife, the dogs, the cats, the sheep, the chickens, everything. It was a lot of fun. Unfortunately, due to weather and schedule, I wasn't able to do any target shooting home on the farm. So that was kind of a shame, but I bought a car, bought a Kia. I bought a Kia mostly because out of all the places I've lived overseas, I really did enjoy Korea a lot. And I really like the work ethic and ingenuity and steadfastness. Not that I didn't enjoy the people in Japan, but something about Korea and about like Korean cars, when I was sitting next to between a Toyota and a Kia, and just looking at the two cars and like what the features are and the cost and the rate and everything, like I understand that the Toyota has like a really good reliability standard, but I also understand Kia's got a really good reliability standard. And so I kind of was like, and like just kind of weighing the cost and everything. So I went with the Kia first, and I hadn't had any problems. I also liked the way the Kia looked more than I liked the way a Toyota looked. I did look at American domestic models, and I'm not lying, I was going to buy a Chevy Cruze. I was going to buy a Cruze, but from what I understand, they discontinued the Cruze, and 2019 was the last year of the Cruze. And Chevy was getting out of the car market, and they were going to just trucks and SUVs. I also never wanted to buy a Ford. I did look at Dodge for a little bit for a small period of time, but honestly, when it comes to just commuter cars, really, there's not a lot of domestic options that make a lot of sense for low cost, good features. So I went with Kia. I like it. I drove it across country, no problems. Some people, the complaints, the reviews, not complaints, but they talked about road noise, and there is some road noise, but if you're listening to music or a podcast or something, you don't really hear it that much, especially if you turn the volume up above 10, you don't really hear the road noise. You do feel the road though. So this is, the car I didn't buy wasn't the super high end, it's kind of the middle model. It's not the low end, but it's kind of the middle. So it doesn't have all the sweet, smooth road features, but I enjoy my Kia. The fuel economy is absolutely great. 42 miles per gallon highway. It's awesome. About 32, 35 city around there. The lowest I got was like 29, but that's still respectful. That's really good gas economy. Anyways, so I moved across country. No real problem with the move. Just took a lot of driving. Listened to 2 Horus Heresy audiobooks. Good to go. Get to my current location, go house hunting. Took 9 days. Now, I had allotted for my work 10 days. So it took me 9 days to put in an offer. So I looked at a bunch of houses. Every day I was looking at houses. And I put in offers on 3 houses. First one fell through. Somebody had already selected an offer. Second one, they took way too long, and then they didn't accept the offer. Third one, they finally accepted the offer on the 9th day of house hunting. And then it was like 4.5, 5 weeks of escrow and just waiting to close. But I closed on the house. I am now a homeowner of this 4-bedroom, 1,600 square foot house. It is pretty nice, single story, and in a quiet neighborhood, not too far from the freeway. And honestly, my commute to work is under 20 minutes, which is nice. That was my goal, was to keep my commute under 20. Actually, it was under 25 minutes, and it is my average commute, even with traffic, is like 16 to 18 minutes. It is a gem. I'm really enjoying it. So I like where I'm living. So it took 6 plus. I'm still moving in. You'll see stuff going on and over the next months or years or whatever. So good to go. Hopefully this is the last big major move for a while, for like 10 years or whatever. I do at some point want to move somewhere where there's snow, like when I'm much older. But that's way far in the future. Or if I get married or something like that, I'm going to have to get a slightly larger place. So that's kind of the move, kind of condensed version. What's going on with the global pandemic right now? Well, my current situation is I acquired most of my base supplies days before the crazy run on. Not because I had precognition or not because I thought something was going to happen, but just because I needed toilet paper anyways because I just moved. So I bought a bunch of toilet paper for my bathrooms, and I just happens to be like, oh, I already have toilet paper and paper towels. Oh, okay. I've never been like a hand sanitizer kind of person because hand sanitizer normally dries your hands out. So I never really bought any. I did buy a bunch of hand soap though, so I'm like, I got hand soap. And I've been keeping healthy. I've been going to the gym a lot. I've been eating right, and been trying to get a bunch of sleep and hydrate. So no problems locally there. I'm about to go do some. I haven't, because I work late at night. I haven't really been doing shopping during the daytime. I've been doing grocery shopping at grocery stores that are open until like midnight. So I show up, and then they're not been super crowded, and I haven't really seen empty aisles. I mean, there might be a couple items that are empty, but like I noticed if you go really late at night shopping, one, you get a lot of good deals on certain products. Like I got steaks for really cheap, and they were perfectly fine, but they were just being like they were like, yeah, if you buy one you get 3 free packs, and I was like, well, you just kind of like they're just trying to get rid of inventory because they're steak and they don't want to leave steak out for a long. And so I was like, hell yeah! So and I got my food saver and froze it, and I was good to go. So I've been doing a lot of nighttime shopping, but tomorrow I'm going to do some daytime furniture shopping for like I need a few more things to kind of cap off the house for the next foreseeable future. And I was like, all right, so I'm just curious. I mean, I think a lot of people aren't going to be out and about because well, there's a catch-22. So a lot of concerts and events have been postponed or canceled. And the ones that are open are kind of like, eh. And so I'm kind of wondering if people will either be staying home or if they're like, well, the concert's canceled, so let's go do some just regular shopping, thinking no one's going to be out. So I'm just curious. I want to know how traffic's going to be tomorrow and like what's going on. So kind of excited. I'm in the age bracket to where I only have like a 0.2% chance of getting dying, and I have a higher chance of dying driving. So if I catch it and I get sick, it won't be that big of a deal. Like I'll be fine. And if I die, then this will be my last will and testament. And don't delete my internet history, and just let everybody know all the weird shit I look at. There you go. I'm done. That's it. And pay off my house with my life insurance. So whatever. Anyways, so what's gonna happen with the channel? We're getting close to 10 minutes, so we might go a little bit over 10 minutes. But what's moving forward? So aside from the Throne of Eldraine unboxing, I will try to get a hold of a box or two. Well, I'm trying to get through a hold of 3 boxes, but I'm trying to get a hold of a box of Theros Beyond Death. But unfortunately, I'm gonna have to pay more than what I normally pay, so I might not be able to buy 3 boxes. I might just get 1 box for now, just to do an unboxing video. But I don't have any rush because Theros Beyond Death, although I do love Theros, I love the setting, it'll be in print for a while, so not too worried about that. Ikoria is coming out, so I'll probably do an unboxing on Ikoria. But I would like to do some more Magic, some more MitGo, some more Commander multiplayer. I really sort of kind of thought that MitGo was going to disappear, but Commander's keeping MitGo going, so I would like to do some more unboxings. Unfortunately, MitGo takes a large time commitment, so I don't really have a lot of free 3-hour time slots, 2 3-hour time slots to to record. I can only really record on the weekends, so I would like to do some more Mythic. I definitely still have the lore series for World of Warcraft in the queue. All of the old 1 to 60 zones from the original zones. I mean, not the original. All the zones post Cataclysm retail have all been recorded, but they haven't been edited or voiced over or anything like that. So there's a lot of work there. The next, I believe, the next one is Northern Stranglethorn Vale. Do I ever plan on doing a classic version? No. I have played WoW Classic a couple times, and it is just not my bread and butter. WoW Classic is. My first character was in vanilla. I joined World of Warcraft right before BC, so I joined and played. I would say someone's like, "Hey, play WoW," in like November, and I think Burning Crusade released in January or February of that following year. So I was like level 30 Night Elf Druid when BC came out. So I played Classic. I never got to raid or anything, but I played Classic, and then when WoW Classic came out, I did play a little bit of it. I was playing a mage and a warrior, and it just wasn't what I wanted to do. I do like retail. I like flying. I like all the mounts I've accrued. I like all the other stuff. I have like an itchy side. Like just like trying to scratch my thigh. But yeah, so we'll do some lore series, and definitely some painting videos. Hopefully in the future I can set up more of a rigging system to get the camera. I would like to set up kind of a pedestal, tiered pedestal right over the painting table and set it up. But that requires a little bit of money and a little bit of figuring things out. So hopefully I can get to at least doing one video a month, maybe 2 videos a month is kind of where it was my current target goal. And yeah, so I hope you guys enjoy. And yeah, I am happy to be back in the States. I am happy to be done with my move. And so just one little caveat. There is possibly in anywhere in the next 10-ish years, 6 to 10 years, that I might have to go on some extended business trips for a few months. So there will probably be at least 1, maybe 2 lengthy dead periods for channel content. But it's not. We'll worry about that when that happens. I just want to let you guys know in advance that hopefully not, but yeah, better prepared than ever. Anyways, have a great one. Have a good day. If you're sick, stay home. Wash your hands, and yeah, just get some cough drops or whatever. And if you're sick, don't go near old people, because the plague is attacking the old people really bad. I wonder if that's like a plant, some sort of weird manufactured anti-old person thing. I don't know. I don't live near any old people, so I'm fine. And but yes, once again, have a good one. See you later, and I'm going to bed.